Hi, I'm Joshua Askew. I'm Head of Valuation for Sub-Saharan Africa for JLL. So we conduct valuations all over Africa. Our headquarters are in Johannesburg. It's our center of excellence. We have an office for East Africa in Nairobi and an office for West Africa in Lagos. Certainly in South Africa, availability of data is quite good, and that has continued to improve over a number of years, but there are still significant challenges in East and West Africa in gathering reliable data. Well, the Red Book, which is the international guide for valuers, specifies that where you don't have completed transactions, you should take into consideration market sentiment. And fortunately for us at JLL, we have a number of brokers in all of these territories, particularly our capital markets and investment brokers, that are speaking to potential investors, sellers, purchasers on a daily basis, and they provide us with a very good grasp of what sellers and purchasers would be likely to accept or bid for assets, and that's how we come to our conclusions on value, even though there aren't that many completed transactions in those markets. Many of the markets we operate in, including South Africa, are facing economic headwinds and internal political difficulties, policy discontinuities. So yes, in general, particularly in Nigeria and now in South Africa, we have seen cap rates move out significantly, and that is just a result of what's happening on a macro level in each of those territories. Well, that's the perennial question in valuation, and I think that it's very difficult to quantify that for the whole of the market and for all asset types. So I think that it really depends on the type of asset that you're looking at. For prime assets, I mean these sort of prime institutional quality assets in Africa aren't often traded through a private treaty or an open market tender. They're often between principals, between funds, so they're transacted privately. But I think that when it comes to more secondary assets, there is a huge gap between the yields that purchasers are willing to pay and sellers are willing to accept, and that causes the difficulty.